French gets me all mixed up. Isn't this a cute outfit? I love it.
Very nice, Miss LaRue.
Of course, Miss LaRue is only helping me with my demonstration. She won't be the regular treasure girl.
Naturally.
We're going to need a big name personality when we go on the air.
Of course. Well, I'm leaving the firm anyways. Of course, I wouldn't.
Offhand, it would be great for someone like Elizabeth Taylor.
Why don't you get Queen Elizabeth?
It's an American show. Now, JB, with a beautiful treasure girl and 50,000 shares of
JB,
stock...
why don't you tell this maniac off and let's get on with our business?
Yeah, you're getting that.
Gentlemen, and Miss LaRue, if you'll just leave me alone with Mr. Finch.
All right, JB, you take care of him. This is crazy. What about the SEC?
What about the FCC?
What about the stockholders?
What about the board of directors?
What about the federal statutes?
What about the Federal Trade Commission? What about the Senate Investigating Committee?
They're just being petty, sir.
Finch, now you're a brilliant young chap, but well, I'm afraid you've let us down.
How so?
You dropped the ball. You hadn't thought this thing through properly.
Well, I don't understand.
Why does the treasure girl have to be some big name personality?
Sir?
Why couldn't it be someone more identified with the company? A real
worldwide wicked treasure girl?
Yes. Maybe, say, why not Miss LaRue herself?
JB, that was brilliant. Instead of an artificial actress, you have plain and simple Hetty LaRue, the girl next door. That was a wonderful thought, JB.
Oh, wasn't bad, was it?
Now it's all settled.
Wait a minute, Finch. Now, I would like to know where this treasure is going to be buried.
Well, I want this part of the show to be completely unrehearsed and spontaneous. Not even the treasure girl will know where the treasure is hidden.
Well, I would like to know.
All right, I'll tell you. Okay. Now, I'll give you the first clue that the treasure girl will be giving. Okay. West of the sun, west of the moon. Where is the treasure? Blow me a tune.
What the hell is that?
It's a tough clue, isn't it? Note if you will. The first four letters are W, W, WB.
Whoop.
Worldwide wicked buildings.
You're going to use our building?
5,000 shares of stock in each of the 10 buildings across the nation.
But you'll have mobs of people running all over the building looking for the treasure.
Now, JB, if a man as brilliant and as educated as you are could not figure out the clue that I gave you, do you think the average viewer will?
Good point, I suppose.
Now, let's get them back in here. You can come in now, fellows.
Gentlemen, I'm thinking of going ahead with Finch's idea. Of course, I want your...
I like it.
We like it.
The Worldwide Wicket Company, whose slogan for the past 100 years has been Worldwide Wickets for a Wider World, presents, in living color in the interests of better television programming, the Worldwide Wicket Treasure Hunt. And now, the moment you've all been waiting for, the Worldwide Wicket Treasure Girl.
What the hell was that?
Oh, I tried for some publicity. Give it a chance, JB. She's about to speak.
This is really beginning to get to me. I'm beginning to wonder where the treasure is myself.
Yeah, where is it, Finch?
No, nobody in the world knows except for JB and me. Right, JB?
Right, Pumpty.
Hello there. Well, I'm about to give you the first clue in the Worldwide Wicked Treasure Hunt. In 10 different places in this great country are hidden 5,000 shares of stock, making a total of 50,000 shares of stock in all. And now for the first clue. The first clue is, west of the sun.
One moment, treasure girl. I have here in my hands a Bible. Will you place your right hand upon it, please? Miss LaRue, do you swear that there has been no fixing or rigging in connection with this show, and that the clue you are about to give is the truth, the whole truth, free from any trickery, chicanery, or dishonesty?
Is this a real Bible?
Why, of course, Miss LaRue.
What's the matter with her?
She looks
Oh,
surprised.
she is. Hetty doesn't know about this part. I wanted this part to be completely spontaneous and unrehearsed.
That can be very dangerous.
Well, I think it's very effective.
Miss LaRue, do you swear to that?
I do.
And secondly, Miss LaRue, do you also swear that you yourself do not know where the treasure is actually hidden? Do you swear to that, Miss LaRue? Miss LaRue?
You see, we're going to get into trouble.
Why? We're the only ones who know where the treasure is hidden. She doesn't know. Does she?
Let's watch the show.
Miss LaRue, do you swear that you yourself do not actually know where the treasure is hidden?
Look, I do not wish to take a bum rap. I will not swear false witness to perjury. I do know where the treasure is hidden. I found out last night. There is treasure hidden in all of the worldwide wicked buildings right now.
How to handle a disaster. In every businessman's career, there are times when things go a bit wrong. We have many suggestions for coping with these little problems. However, should you be the cause of a disaster that's really disastrous, we suggest that your best bet is to review the first chapter of this book, How to Apply for a Job.
Have you guys found Finch yet?
No, he seems to have disappeared.
We can't find him.
No, but we're looking for him.
Where's Finch?
I don't know yet, Brat.
Well, Jimmy wants him as fast as you can find him. He's hopping mad.
Hey, come back here, you.
What are you doing?
There's another treasure hunter. This nut tried to sneak past me.
This little nut is the chairman of the board. It's Whopper.
Chairman of the board? Well, they all look alike.
I'm very sorry, Mr. Whopper. Mr. Bigley's waiting for you in his office. Lucky thing they didn't write that. He's looking for Finch.
Oh, Rosemary, have you seen Ponty? No, and I'm so worried about him. So am I. He was such a nice boy. Was? What will they do to him? I don't know, but somebody's head has to roll.
Ponty will think of something. Won't you, Ponty? Oh, I believe in you. I believe.
Ponty. Hi, Rosemary. I'm glad you're here.
Where have you been?
I've been walking around all night. Been thinking
Oh,
about...
you have a bruise.
No, that doesn't matter. They kicked me out of the saloon.
Why'd they do that?
I didn't buy anything.
Why don't you go on home?
Now, I've got to go in and face the music, Rosemary.
Aha!
Well, this is it.
Chairman of the board is in there.
I figured that.
What are you gonna do?
Do? What can a man do when the whole world's collapsed around his ears? Nothing.
Oh, but I know what that mind
No,
is.
Rosemary, I'm going to put this mind of mine away. I'm going to make a clean breast of everything and go back to doing what I did before I came here.
What was that?
An exterior decor. I can't even tell you the truth. I was a window washer.
So what? I don't care what you are. I'm sticking. I've left you once.
You did?
Well, I'm not leaving you again.
No, Rosemary, that's not the life for a woman, being the wife of a window washer. Always sitting at home, never knowing if I've landed safely.
Finch, you're wanted in JB's office.
Well, I thought I'd go wash up first, Bud.
They want you now.
Can't I even say goodbye to Rosemary?
Go ahead.
Rosemary, goodbye.
Come along.
I'm sorry this all happened. I wish it never did. Bye.
Auntie!
Look, Pawnee, why the hell should you face those monsters? Go ahead, run away, escape. I'll pretend like I didn't see you. For old lang syne.
Now, but I'm gonna go in and get this. I thought you'd be happy if they killed me.
I could only be sure.
Well, all our key men are here, JB. Gentlemen, you know Mr. Whopper, the chairman of the board?
Now, Wally, couldn't be safe before this goes any further, but I realize that I am president of this company. The man who is responsible for everything that goes on here. So before this goes any further, let me say that anything that happened is not my fault. But Wally, you'll be happy to know there's one bright side to this whole thing. There's someone to pin it on. Have they found Finch yet?
They're bringing him in.
Good. Wally, you'll soon see where the responsibility for this whole thing lies. Now, when he gets here, let me do all the talking. Now, be very careful, Wally. This is a very slick youngster.
He's here, sir.
JB, I'd like to explain.
That's enough, Finch. Now, oh, by the way, you've never met our chairman of the board, Mr. Roy Wumper.
Oh, how do you do, Mr. Whomper?
No speeches, Finch.
Mr. Whomper, I'd
Now
like
it's all settled. I want you to sign a simple little letter of resignation in which you take all the blame for what has happened.
All right, Mr. Bigley. I'll sign it.
What?
Well, I'll do what you said.
Are you sure this is one of your tricks?
Now, JB, I'm through with all that. Well, this firm has been good to me, and I'm just gonna take the blame for everything and go back to doing what I did before I came here.
What did you do, Finch?
I was a window washer.
Okay. I started as a window washer myself. What'd you think I was, a rail splitter? College man. So you were a window washer.
Yes, Mr. Whomper, I was.
Call me Wally.
Okay, Wally.
Now tell me, Finch.
Call me Ponty.
Okay, Pawnee. Boy, it sure has been a long time since I've had anyone around here I could talk to. How did you get into this business anyhow?
Well, sir, I had a book.
Me too.
Really, mine was a book on how to succeed in business.
Oh, my book was much more useful. You see, I booked bets for all the other window washers. Cleaned up a bundle. I should have stood in that business. 8 buildings wrecked. Our stock is down 5 points. We're the laughing stock of the industry.
I know, Wally, it's ghastly.
Honey, how this happened? I can understand some college man pulling off a stunt like this, but not no window washer.
Well, Mr. Whomper, if it's one thing I won't do, that's take credit for another man's idea, especially when he's the boss's nephew.
You never told me you hired your nephew.
Nephew? Oh, nephew. See, he's not my nephew. He's my wife's nephew. Now, while this may seem like nepotism, but it's not. But I've never shown him any favoritism. In fact, I hate him.
Ow! But you love his ideas.
Get away! He was grabbing his idea. I said it was a lousy idea. And when Finch brought it to me, I still said it was a lousy idea. And I told him it was a lousy idea.
Then why'd you buy it?
Thought it was a good idea.
Treasure hunts, treasure girls.
So Finch shifts the whole thing up. He can't deny that the idea for the treasure girl was his.
Yeah. That's right.
That's right, sir. It was my idea.
And not a bad one at that. But who in the world had that bubble-headed tomato?
Wally, I don't want you to get the wrong idea. This is a very nice girl. You ought to meet her.
I intend to. I think I've got the whole picture now. Now the only question is what to do and who to do it to.
Now, Wally, before you make any hasty decisions, I'd like to say something.
About what?
Humanity. I know we're all a part of that cold corporate setup, but deep down underneath our skin, we're all flesh and blood. We're all brothers.
Some of us are uncles.
Now you may join the Elks, my friend, and I may join the Shriners, while other men may carry cards as members of the Diners. Still others wear a golden key or small Greek letter pin. But I have learned there's one great club that all of us are in. There is a brotherhood of man, a benevolent brotherhood of man, a noble tie that binds all human hearts and minds into one brotherhood of man. Your lifelong membership is free. Keep giving each brother all you can. Oh, aren't you proud to be in that fraternity, the great big brotherhood of man? Now, Wally, I want you to remember, before you consider firing Mr. Bigley,
But who's considering that?
Look, Wally, I know what's going on in your mind. You'd like to clear out this whole crowd from top to bottom. Well, that's the obvious choice. But stop and think. One man may seem incompetent, another not make sense, while others seem like quite a waste of company expense. They need a brother's leadership, so please don't do them in. Remember, mediocrity is not a mortal sin. There we're in the brotherhood of man, dedicated to giving all we can. Oh, aren't you proud to be in that fraternity?
you heard any news?
I haven't heard a thing yet. Have you heard anything?
Don't know a thing yet.
Sounds like a big shakeup.
Boys and girls, may I have a word? As you know, there have been a few changes made here at Worldwide Wickets. I'm speaking to you now in my new capacity as Vice President, in charge of employee morale and psychological adjustment. And Mr. Tuckerberry here is now in charge of personnel. And now I would like you to hear a few words from our hard-driving, hard-working president, J.P. Bigley.
Thank you. I can truly state that Worldwide Wickets is now stronger than ever. And I feel a lot of the credit should go to one very brilliant young man. Finch, come on out here. Now, as you know, this youngster's rise has been spectacularly rapid. For a while, I even thought he was after my job. Lucky for me, he didn't want it.
No, JB, your job is too tough for me. I think there's any credit to be given, it should go to a great man and a great humanitarian, Mr. Wally Wong. Oh, incidentally, folks, Mr. Wamper has brought his lovely new wife with him today. Let's get them out here. Oh, Mr. and Mrs. Wamper. Now, Mr. Wamper said he didn't want to make any speeches. Well, they're still newlyweds and all. But I'd like to say a surprising announcement about him. Mr. Wamper has decided after his long years of service at the Worldwide Wicket Corporation that he's going to retire as chairman of the board and take his lovely new wife on a long honeymoon trip around the world.
Oh, sweetie, what a surprise. You didn't tell me.
I didn't know. Oh, what the heck. It doesn't sound like a bad idea at that. I'll concentrate on you.
Yes, so well, who's going to be the next chairman of the board? As if I didn't know.
I don't know, sir. I have to consult Mrs. Finch.
Rosemary, your husband's calling you.
Rosemary, I've got a big decision to make. Well, they want to make me chairman of the board. Can I please? Can I?
Darling, I don't care if you work in the mailroom, if you're chairman of the board, or if you're president of the United States. I love you.
Say that again.
I love you.
No, before that.
Send a letter to the White House. Watch out.